What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the MART Gong Studios Superman. Now, this is, I believe, an actually licensed figure now. I don't know that it was originally, but it is now. And this is, if you can tell by the logo, the Kingdom Come version. So this Superman looks pretty close, and we'll get a better look at it. Maybe even exactly like the Alex Ross artwork. That's the style they're going for. But again, I haven't seen it outside of the packaging yet, so we'll take a better look at that to see. But yeah, I couldn't wait for this one. I know there was a different Kingdom Come version out there, not from Gong, but from another studio. I almost picked it up, but I'm glad I waited just from seeing comparison stuff online. I think this is definitely the better version of it. But could be cool to compare him to my other Superman figures. But here he is with that logo. Nothing really on the sides. You got, different lettering, Superman. But on the back, they do this style where there's a little window here, which is really different. And I don't know that you can't really see it because it's got this outer plastic shell here. But yeah, I'll take that off real quick and see how much of it we can actually see once we remove that part. It's just for shipping purposes, I guess, to keep your box pristine. So we'll slide them out of there. The box does still show a little bit of wear on it, which I don't mind. He's going to be removed from that box, but just curious about this part of it. And you still can't really see him that well. You can make out the body and everything like that, and it does look good from here, but you can't make it out perfectly because he's still got the wrapping on the inside of the box that covers him. So let's go ahead and get him out and take a look at him. So here is Superman outside of the packaging, and he looks really good. A lot better than I think I was seeing in the online photos. This is the regular version. There is two versions. There's a deluxe version that has a different head sculpt, like an angry head sculpt, and some different hands. I didn't care for that other head sculpt. It looks real. For him and Shazam, they both have alternate head sculpts, and they look kind of creepy to me. But they come with extra hands that I think are kind of a necessity. I think they were definitely would have been worth it just to even include with the regular version. I don't think they should have been just strictly to the deluxe. But this guy looks good. The paint looks really awesome on him. I mean, some of those pictures just look really creepy looking at him, but he looks really detailed, really awesome. The S logo looks good. The body shape, the size looks pretty good. Really cool. No wired cape or anything like that. Which I guess we're getting into a world of more wired capes and that sort of thing. I like the way his sits. Sure, could use a wired one, but I do like the way this one sits, though. It doesn't really bother me too much, honestly. Wired, not wired, being not this good and not wired, I'm okay with it. I don't know that I'll try to get it wired or anything. Pretty much leave it alone. I think it looks really nice. Would be cool when you're doing action shots to have it flowing. So I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I think I like it a lot like this. First impressions are really good. You got this shine going through there. You kind of see it in the picture. I don't know this. I want to say I heard that the body underneath is painted like a silver or something like that to help give it this shine going through there. Now I don't know that, and I'm not going to try to like separate the soft goods or anything like that to see that. My dude right here looks like he got a little slight wedgie going on or something. Maybe this should have been cut down lower. But still overall looks pretty good. Let's see. So you got the Kingdom Come logo. Got a little bit of detail in there. Looks like I don't know, it feels like a plastic, just kind of placed on there really well. Neck muscles all tensed up. Cape feels nice. I like the length of it. Got gold on the buckle. You can see some detail in the belt. Boots got some detail in there. The hands. So this guy only comes with, because this is the regular version, an alternate set of hands, some fists, which are needed. I think the other hands are more like grabbing hands, which would have been really cool to have. Now for articulation, looks like a double ball peg, but its head looks like it moves pretty well. I mean, look at that. Looking up and off to the distance. Down. Not so far down, like barely down. He looks neutral. He looks up. Wish you can go a little further up, but not terrible. Just gonna have to alter your flight pose just a little bit, and then you get a little bit of diaphragm cut in there, so that helps them look up a little bit better for flying poses. But I don't feel a butterfly joint. T pose, upper bicep cut, double jointed elbows, the hinge and peg. There's a peg with the hinges on it, and then the hands just plug onto them. You can see that with the fists; they just plug straight on. Diaphragm cut. The ball, nope, no waist cut or anything like that. So all of your motion up top is going to be from your diaphragm, which I guess because of the soft goods here are actually letting it move pretty good. Ball hips, leg goes forward that far, goes back to a little past neutral, barely. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, slight upper boot cut, can barely move, which is, they probably pulled this suit down, uh, tied it down or glued it down, and then placed this part over it to kind of help secure it. You've got your ball for your foot, so that it's like a double ball peg. So you're getting all kinds of motion in there. Kind of cool, interesting. If it doesn't hold up, it'll be kind of odd, but hopefully that works out for him. So far, I'm really liking this figure. That's it for his articulation. So for a quick size comparison, they all stand pretty close together. This one right here is probably my favorite Superman figure that I have so far. Um, and I'm going to say normal version because I don't have any other version of this Kingdom Come type look. But man, that one looks really good. I do like the height on him. Uh, these other two Superman are the Mezcos. So we got the Mezco Christopher Reeve. We got the Mezco Man of Steel one. I had the original Superman from Mezco, but I let it go. After this one came out, it just had more of the look that I wanted. I wish the S on his chest was bigger. That's always going to be my complaint for some Superman figures is like the S on the chest. Like how it looks, the design, and how wide it is. I like it when it's more like this Kingdom Come version, where it's like all the way across it. I mean, I think they did a really good job with that. The capes, this one drapes really well, and it looks good along the shoulder lines. But this one has the S on the back, which you don't see often. I love that. That's how it usually is, or used to be drawn all the time. I think people have gotten away from it. Maybe it makes it simpler. But I think that's a key thing. Would have been nice if it was on the back of his in a way, but it's not. That wouldn't. I don't believe that would have been accurate to the book. It's been a while since I read that one, but I'd have to check that out. But yeah, still really really cool. I like the trunks on these. This one had really nice trunks. You can see like where that one is. I think that's a nice line. And then you've got the this one here, and again you can see where his is. Wish it was just a little bit lower. But being posed, you're probably not going to be noticing it that much, anyways. But you can see the details in this version here for the Pop Mart, this Gong one. You got the shading in the face that looks really, really nice when you compare them. Just makes it look way more realistic, which is, Alex Ross style. Very, very cool. Got the difference in the blues, which he had in the book also. The blues are always going to vary. This is my favorite type of blue for him, though. Just look at him size wise. I mean, he's bulky. He's older. Even if they put that body with this one, I would like it a lot more too. I kind of wish this one was a little bit taller. Him and the Reeve are about the same height, but it'd been cool if this one would have been a little bit bulkier and taller. I think it would have made it even better. And of course, they come with a ton of accessories, um, being the Mezco ones. And this Kingdom Come one didn't. It just came with the little hands. So he got those hands here, and then a fist for each hand. So not a lot of accessories there. I do wish he would have came with the exclusive parts um, automatically. They could have did something else, but yeah, I don't know. But looks really good compared to these other two. For another size comparison, we got him next to a McFarlane Megafig, the Doomsday, and then we have him next to the Megafig Darkseid. And you can see how they look compared to him. And I like the comparison. I like those Megafigs just because of it gives those larger figures the size that I want. I want Superman to be looking at those guys. They're imposing, and I love it. And he looks great next to these guys. And then for another quick one, we'll toss in one of my favorite G.I. Joe figures. We got a Range Viper. And you can see how much smaller he is compared to the Superman. And then, since he's standing there, Roman Reigns. This is the ultimate version. Yeah, you can see how much larger he is compared to the Superman. So scales all over the place. I won't say all over the place. Between the lines, I guess I would say they're all over the place. You can see how Roman is taller and it just kind of goes this way down. But you saw how those mega figs were way larger. I don't know what the regular McFarlane figures would be like. I think they're still taller no matter what, just a larger scale. But having those guys just makes sense. The Darkseid and Doomsday. So yeah, overall, I really like this figure. I think they did a really good job. Again, there was another one that came out. I don't remember what the company name was. Um, I almost picked that one up. Haven't seen a Kingdom Come version of Superman in a long time. So really cool to finally, get that in there. I do think it has really good articulation. Again, the sculpt looks good. The paint looks good. The shading. I mean, the gray hair on the side. Just, it looks good. Just a really nice looking figure. The sculpt, everything. I'm going to be interested in the ankles because they're not hinged or anything like that to see how they hold up over time. But yeah, I'm liking the body size, the type, everything like that. Just a nice figure. I know a lot of people will probably say they wish the cape was wired or something like that, but I'm okay with not being wired. It does lay really nice across him, and it feels really nice. Yeah, really nice figure. I'm really liking this. So yeah, if you already picked him up, let me know what you think in the comments, and how does he compare to other figures that you have? Where do you rank them? That sort of thing. But that's going to be it for this review. If you don't got them, hopefully it helped you see a little bit more about them, maybe to help decide. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.